Hello, Panthers, and welcome to the first episode of the Spotlight for the 2025-2026 year. I'm Gabriel,
And I'm Kellen.
and we are this week's anchors.
We are several weeks into school year, and so far it has been pretty smooth. We have a lot of new teachers and new students. As a matter of fact, we have more students in our school this year than we've ever had in more than 10 years.
Wow, the word's getting out. St. Pat's is the place to be.
Yup, get ready to get your ball rolling.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Student council election will be taking place this week on Friday. We'll begin with several speeches from the candidates, followed by voting. The results of election will come before the end of the school day. Good luck to all the candidates.
8th grade retreat took place last Thursday. Students gathered over at St. Pius and discussed various topics to include this year's theme, Let Your Light Shine. They compiled a list of ways they could use their shining light to improve life at St. Patrick's. Afterwards, they went and spent the afternoon helping at Catholic charities. It was a good way to start the 8th grade.
The chess club began last week. 11 players from grades 1st through 7th attended. Will meet every Tuesday this month to compete and hone their skills.
Grandparents' Mass was this past Wednesday. It was well attended. Students got to spend some of their time with their grandparents, and photos were taken afterwards. It was a good day.
Picture Day was last week. Students dressed up in their best and smiled before the camera. If you missed it or your picture ended up being bit frightful, makeups will take place in the near future.
Students in all grades are having fun in music class. Centered on the year's theme, Let Your Light Shine, classes have been singing, learning about musical notes, and writing rhythms of words and music, and playing various instruments. Great class.
STEM class has been pretty active this year. The younger grades are learning about insects and identifying plants and animals. The 2nd and 3rd grades are using different materials and learning about engineering and patents for inventions. The 4th and 5th grades are learning about the brain, and the older grades are learning about applied chemistry and even making their own ice cream. Great job.
The 1st graders have been enjoying their time in PE class. Last week, they got to spend some time in the parachute, where they crawl in and around the chute and playing different games involving colors and waving the raised parachute.
Book buddies formed up at St. Pat's. Older students sit down with their younger buddies to select and read a book together. The 3rd grade has partnered up with 1st grade, and the 4th graders have partnered up with pre-K.
Dismissals can be pretty loud. The school day is over, the gym's full with students ready to go home, and everyone is talking, making it hard to hear your name when it's called. Recently, 3rd grade took part in a little competition and won a popsicle party for the quietest class in 3rd grade.
And finally, just a quick note, middle school youth group will have its first meeting the school year of Wednesday, September 17th. More information to follow.
almost fall, and that comes with going to pumpkin patches, hay rides, and stuff like that. Pumpkins. Do you like the taste of pumpkins? Like pumpkin pie?
No, I think it's nasty.
I do too. Some people love it. I just don't get it.
Question of the day. What's the worst tasting food you ever had?
Carrots. Probably broccoli. Chocolate.
Green beans.
Pasta.
Sprouts.
Salad.
Well, that's about it for now. The end of episode 1. If you're interested in being a spotlight anchor and you're in middle school, visit the sign-up sheet in favorite places 6th to 8th grade. The link is on the right, or you can talk to Mr. Hall. In the meantime,
meanwhile,
be the absolute best version of yourself. And go Panthers!